I've been in Houston for the last 9 months, and to my surprise, the city is pretty underrated. Today I want to take you around town and show you how I curated a nice life in the city of Houston. Come on, let's go! So, to be completely transparent, I didn't originally want to move to Houston, but after my breakup, I needed to be around a lot of support, and I have a lot of family in Houston. So although I've grown accustomed to the city life, I had to make the decision to move. And with that, the first thing I set my mind to is understanding Houston is not Chicago. The cities are going to be different. I just focused on trying to find the things about Houston that are great. And so it was very important to be in a walkable area. For anyone who knows Houston, you know that it's the least walkable city. But what I did was Google most walkable neighborhoods in Houston. The idea behind this is to find an area where I can have everything I need in walking distance and not necessarily have to drive. When I did that, I believe it was downtown, midtown, the Heights, and Montrose. So out of those 4 options, I went with Montrose mainly because it's known for art, culture, and food. And I was right. When I got here, I could easily see that the neighborhood was surrounded by thrifting shops, coffee shops, restaurants, and bars. So it was really right up my scene. And what add icing to the cake is there's an H-E-B right in my neighborhood that's in walking distance. And for those of you who don't know, H-E-B is a big grocery chain here in Texas. So Montrose is pretty cool, and what we're about to do now is go over to Agora Cafe. It's one of my favorite coffee shops in the area, and I want to tell you a little bit about that when we get there. So come on, let's go. So behind me is going to be Agora Cafe, and this is going to be my favorite cafe in the area, especially because I work remotely. What I love about this cafe is it stays open till about 2 a.m. So not only can I do work, I can also come at night to edit videos and be around a nice crowd. Speaking of the crowd, it's very diverse, very vibrant. The vibe is very chill. So let's go in and grab a coffee real quick. Can I get a mocha latte, iced with oat milk? You can put it in to go. Okay, so now we got our coffee and we can really get our day started. So this road next to me is going to be Westheimer. It's a very popular street in Houston, and it actually starts at Bagby and goes all the way down past the Galleria to Toll Road, I believe. And the cool thing about Westheimer is along the 19 miles that it runs, it does cover Montrose, and that's where you can find most of your coffee shops, restaurants, and bars along the way. Although there are a lot of hidden gems outside of the street, this would be the main strip where you can come and thrift shop and do things of that nature. So I'm gonna finish my coffee and then we'll take a walk around the neighborhood. So we actually have a new addition to our neighborhood. Right behind me is going to be the Jenny's Ice Cream that just opened up, which is perfect time because we all know the summers in Houston can be very hot. So I'm super excited about that. We actually have one more popular spot that opened up in the neighborhood, but I'm going to hold it to show it to you later. So as we make our way down Westheimer, we can already start seeing a lot of restaurants and boutiques.
Montrose Market, and it's owned by Pavement.
Okay.
Yeah, and Petty Cash and I think Leopard's Lunch, they're all like the same.
Okay.
It's every Sunday.
Every Sunday?
It's every Sunday. Now, every vendor will not be here every Sunday. Some of them are every Sunday, and some of them just come like once or twice a week,
Okay.
which is what I do. My Instagram is so kind, so it's so_kind.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Right here is Blessings, which is a local plant and flower shop, and this is actually where I got maybe 1 or 2 of my plants from. The neighborhood owned, it's actually black owned, so definitely if you find yourself in Montrose, come and check it out, and tell them Jasmine sent you. What do you like about the city?
I'll say it's family oriented.
Family oriented?
It's a lot of stuff to do with your family.
I think that people are just genuine. They're so nice. Everyone is willing to help each other.
It's a different culture, completely different from everywhere.
And the food.
Yeah.
The food, oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. That's like the best stuff in Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have whatever you want, whenever you want it.
A lot of diversity.
Really nice.
Yeah, it's very diverse.
So right behind me is another new addition to the neighborhood, and it's really been the talk of the town, Trill Burgers. I haven't actually had one, but judging from the line and how it's always packed, the parking lot is always a disaster. People are in line. I would say that the burgers are really great here. Haven't had a chance to check it out, but I definitely plan on trying it soon. But this is just about 5 minutes away from my apartment, so there's a lot of variety, a lot of things happening, and a lot of things moving into the neighborhood, so that's a good sign as well. Where you guys from?
We're coming from the Austin area.
How long you been waiting in line?
About 20 minutes.
20 minutes? 20 minutes isn't bad. How'd you hear about Trill Burgers?
My uncle he lives here, and he was telling us about it, and we just wanted to come out and try it.
Awesome. All right, appreciate it, guys. You from Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to live in Chicago. Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, Northside.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, I know. I missed out.
No, this is our first time coming, so you know how to check it out.
How did y'all hear about Trill Burgers?
Oh, by me? Yeah.
How'd you hear about it?
By me, you know.
Bumby?
A legend, baby.
How long y'all been waiting in line?
just like 7 minutes.
7 minutes? Okay. And we're almost right by the door, so it hasn't been that long. What part of Chicago are you from?
West.
West Side. Okay. Oh. So, no, I lived in Bucktown.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's
So I wasn't too far from y'all.
I used to represent FedEx.
Right. So I wasn't too far. So this video is actually about how I moved from Chicago to Houston.
Nice. Well,
So,
yeah.
What do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about the heat?
The heat is a different type of heat in
It be
Houston.
hot, but it's hot.
Yeah. I would take. Would you take Chicago cold over Houston heat?
I appreciate having all weather. I do.
So we have people from Austin, Chicago, everywhere visiting Houston and checking out Trill Burger. So if you find yourself at Trill Burger, know you're in my neighborhood. You don't only have to come to visit Bun B, you can come and visit me as well. So next up, we are going to go check out the museums, which are also in the neighborhood, and have a good time. So right behind me is going to be the Menil Collection Museum, located in the heart of Houston, which is also the Montrose neighborhood. The collection includes a wide variety of works from all around the world from different time periods. Two of my favorite things about this museum is one, admissions is always free, and two, the museum holds a wide variety of public events which is also free. These are opportunities for people like me who are new to the city to come out and network, meet new people while learning more about art history. Outside of the museum, Visitors can also enjoy its beautiful green spaces that are ideal for dates, picnics, and just flat out relaxation. Today we're really lucky because there's an event that's actually about to start, so we're gonna go in and check it out.
Snazzier than what I thought, and unfortunately you can only get cameras into the lobby, so I captured what I could, but I'm about to go and check out the actual collection that's being displayed tonight. And unfortunately I can't bring the camera in there, but I did want to share what was going on in here, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm about to go check out this collection.
Okay, so that was really fun. The exhibit was awesome, the event was really nice, and I got a chance to meet a couple new people, so hopefully I can continue to expand my network as I'm new in the city. Okay, so it's been a long day and I'm super hungry. We're gonna go and get something to eat, and I can't wait to show you this place. So we're here at Post Houston. So this used to be a United States postal office, and someone in the city had a great idea to repurpose it and turn it into something cool. So now Post is gonna be the home of live events, the Sky View, I may be saying that wrong, and my favorite, the Post Market. I don't think I could have come up with a better idea to find a place that could be more representative of Houston's diverse culture and amazing food scene. So we're gonna go in here and check it out, and I am super starving, so I cannot wait to eat. So much good food in here, I have no idea what I'm gonna eat, but we're gonna take a look around and make that decision. I can't wait to share more of the food with you.
So we are at West African cuisine. This is our golden bowl with our coconut curry, jollof rice with turkey sausage, and stewed plantains with tomato base.
Okay.
And the drink is a hibiscus lemonade with basil if you like to try.
Okay. You said it's coconut stew?
No, coconut curry. The
Coconut,
plantains,
oh, okay.
Yeah, plantains is stewed with tomato base.
Oh, wow. That's really good.
Right.
And this is West African.
Correct.
Is this the only location y'all have in Houston?
Right now, yes. We are planning to open another location by the end of the year.
Okay.
So if you follow us on Instagram, check out our website. Yeah.
What's the Instagram?
It's choppinblog_. So follow us so you can get the updates, you know, where we at.
Juicy burger is never a bad option. So this was a tough decision, but I finally decided to go with Soy Pinoy, a Philippine restaurant with an unforgettable menu. Today we tried the veggie pancit noodles with fried shrimp, fried dangus, butterfly boneless fish, and the barbecue pork. Okay, so this is the barbecue pork. It is good. I like how they have the pork with the fat seared. It tastes really good. And that's what they do with the fried lechon. They do a really good job of making the lechon crispy. And in this case, they seared the fat to make it flavorful. So this is gonna be the pancit noodles with shrimp.
I think this is very flavorful. Try one of these shrimps. I like the texture of the noodles. Buttery. The shrimp is where it's at with this one. The breading is great. The shrimp is very like fresh, juicy. Again, this is very flavorful. It's like a creamy, buttery citrus. There's something else in here that I can't identify either. Oh, this food is really good. So that wraps up the video. I wanted to share a snapshot of what my life looks like since I've moved to Houston. We didn't even get a chance to talk about Midtown, downtown, the Heights, or even the Galleria area. But the important thing to know is like Houston is an amazing city. I believe it's the 4th largest city in America, and it has a lot to offer anyone who moves here. It's almost been a year to the date since my actual breakup, and I'm about maybe 2 or 3 months away from the time I moved to Houston. And what I can say is I'm glad I decided to come here. Sometimes we have to make decisions that are good for us, but only from a long-term perspective. And so it's hard to see in the moment. And with it being a year later, I'm just really proud of myself for embracing the process and accepting change. I can clearly see that this was the space that I'm supposed to be. I can feel it on an energetic level, and I just know down to the bottom of my gut that this was the right decision. An important thing I want to mention is a city is going to be only as good as your ability to get out and interact with the people of that city. It's very easy to go to a new place and expect things to be the way they were in the place you lived previously, but I would advise anytime you have to go to a new city to take the extra step to get out and meet people. Making this video has been so amazing because being out in Houston, I was able to attract like so many amazing people and meet so many amazing people. And with me only being here a year, it's important to be able to build a network. So I'm still growing in the city of Houston. And if there's anything you take away from this video, it's the importance of people. And I know it can be hard to put yourself out there and meet new people, but that's the great thing about Houston. There's so many activities, there's so much going on to where if you simply just get out and experience things, you'll naturally meet people. One thing I was disappointed in is I didn't get a chance to cover the parks or nightlife. If you all want me to, I'd be more than happy to make a video about those things, but it's definitely not lacking. There's spaces for everyone. I personally love diverse spaces, or sometimes I love the ability to be able to exist in different spaces. Houston accommodates all of that. So again, it's an amazing city full of diversity. Yes, it's very hot. The traffic is not that great, but I work remotely, so I don't have to worry about traffic. There's always going to be cons with the city. Make the best of where you are and share that with the world so we can come and enjoy your city as well. I'm signing off. I'm getting ready to go to France. I'll be in Europe for the next 2 weeks, and most likely my next video will be a reflection of that experience. Thanks for taking the time to watch.